Hello there. Do you have a story in your family, an ancestral story that you've always thought, maybe one day I'll write this out, maybe one day I'll hop on the computer and I'll start researching this? If that's you and you have one of those nudges on your shoulder, then you've come to the right place, and I'd love to welcome you to our channel. This channel is all about a journey that myself and my bestie, Sandy O'Rourke, started 2 years ago. So she came to me, or she rang me. I'm in Bali, she's in Australia, New South Wales. She rang me up all excited. She stayed up till stupid o'clock, as she calls it, which means really late at night, and on ancestry.com, and she'd found this amazing piece of information about her great-great-grandfather. He'd been written about in a book, and she was all excited, and she goes, "Tana, I really want to document this so that I leave it behind for my children, so there's evidence of the history," because so often all of that family history just gets forgotten. So I had just started writing. Well, I began writing in COVID. I'm an artist, an art therapist, an art teacher. I love what I do, but started writing in COVID. So I said to her, "Sandy, how about I'll write it for you." And at the time, we were going to just do a sort of a 20-page little book that we'd print, self-publish for her family. But what has happened over this 2 years, and on a remarkable journey we went on together for 2 weeks where we actually retraced her ancestors' footprints, it's now turned into a big sweeping historical romance novel based on, I actually said to her, what do you want this book to represent? And she said, "I want it to be a love story." And so I have interpreted that into, it's a love story, the love of Ireland, of all things Irish, and there is obviously love in her family ancestry. So yes, off we went to New York, and we went to the places where they lived. One of her the story is based on two great-grandfathers, extremely different, but both sharing the integrity and the love of Ireland. Two wonderful men. And so I tried in the last 2 years to thread these two stories together, and I did it. But what I realised was 2 months ago, I said to her, "You know what, Sandy, this is a saga. It's a family saga, and let's put it into 2 books, because each great-grandfather and their lineage deserves its own story, its own book." So that's what we've done now. And the first book is about to go off to the editors for a line edit, final check. And the second book is in process. So I've started this channel because I want to share the process of this amazing journey that we've been on with you, because I never thought I could be a writer. I was bottom of the class in English at school, so writing was never on my radar. Top of the class in art, I will add that proudly. But my process of what we both originally thought was just a little, write it out, document, add a little bit of detail, has turned into a beautiful family story. So if I can help you by sharing our process, begin to create your ancestral story, that is my intention for this channel. And because I'm an artist, a creative, very visual thinker, I've already designed the book covers. I've done beautiful family collages that I want to put on the inside covers of the books. Lots of visual stuff, and I actually write visually. I write like I paint, so I submerge myself in my imagination of imagining what their lives were like. And also, this is from doing an awful lot of research into the history of Ireland, which I'm now passionate about, absolutely love. And behind us, some Sean McDermott, Roger Casement, some amazing people. Don't start me. So I've lost my train of thought. Oh my goodness. So, pause. I've remembered where I was. I was talking about writing visually. So I write like I paint. So I submerge myself I'm imagining her great-great-grandfather in the mid-1800s, and what it smells like, what it looks like, what clothes is he wearing, what is he feeling because of what's going on in Ireland, the turmoil, the land wars. And so I see it as a picture because I'm a visual thinker. So I see it, so then I write what I see. That's how I write. Now, we all think and operate differently, and I've learned this from being an art therapist and a teacher. So there's kinetic thinking, feeling, audio processing and expressing, and visual, and there's a combination of all of them. So in the link will be a little PDF where you can actually define how you operate, how you think, and that will guide how you're going to write. But we're all visual, because unless you're blind, then you'll have amazing audio. So we all look, we all see, and we can all transcribe that into words. So there's lots of processes I can share with you because of my experience and my creative skill set. So I'm very excited to be able to do this for you. And because we've not finished yet, because we're still in process, I can hop on with you and talk about a conversation I've just had with a publisher, and then I can start talking about distribution, and I could talk about the book covers, and I can talk about doing a collage. I've already done a little video on this. This is my version of the Irish four-leaf clover. I live in Bali. This Balinese art studio, I think I mentioned that. So this is a frangipani, which is a traditional Balinese flower, but I've made it because I'm creative. I like to mix things up. It's now the Balinese version of a five-leaf clover because it's got an extra Balinese clove for look, an extra Balinese leaf for look. That's my post rationale anyway. So I think I've been not looking at the camera. Now I am. This is my first video, so I'm not going to edit too much because I really want to be authentic and keep it really real, because if I can do this, if I can write a sweeping historical novel for my friend, then anybody can. So that's why I'm here. And so Sandy's going to be reading some of the paragraphs, some of the chapters in that beautiful Irish voice of hers. Don't you just? Oh, I love it. I love the French accent, and I love the Irish accent, and I could just close my eyes and listen to them talk. So of course she'll be reading it. There's no way you want to listen to my voice reading an Irish novel. So and I'll be Irish literature, Irish folklore, Irish. I love potato cakes. It's one of my favourite comfort foods. So the channel will be everything and on ancestry. And because this book is Irish, we will focus on that first, because I haven't even delved into my own yet. So as the channel grows, I'll go into my own. I'll begin my own ancestral journey. So if any of this is resonating with you, or you're excited if you've been on one of those ancestry sites and you've discovered something about your family that you didn't know and you'd love to start turning it into a story, then please like and subscribe and hit that bell. Is that what they say? And join on the journey, because I will be doing lots of videos on my process and sharing it, because sharing is caring, isn't it? And I really want to. I've absolutely loved this process. I've learned so much historically, and I love history. I love submerging myself in it. I love writing. Now I know so much about writing, plotting, creating an arc, character development, smell, sense, I've learned so much, so I really want to share all of that, and I'm passionate creative. So whilst we're being creative, we're not worrying about anything, and that's the beauty of creativity. So I will keep this video short now, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one, and thank you for your time. Bye-bye.